Okay, first thing I'm doing is spinning it with just the 14 millimeter and clamp um, on the system. I'm spinning it 3 times. I get an error. It does go to 0. I'm assuming that that's good, that at least it's balancing out at 0 even though there's no wheel on the system. Okay, so I'm putting on a Honda CBR 1000 RR rear wheel. It's a 190 5517 used. I'm using the 2 larger cones, 2 of the smaller spacers, and the locking nut. Now watch when I set up the balancer, my arm that measures the wheel diameter isn't always accurate. So if you see it, I just ran it and it says 15. I'm changing it over to motorcycle now and static, and I run it back out. It reads 15 again. I do it a 3rd time, and this time it goes to 17. Sometimes it takes me 5 or 6 tries before it actually reads the actual wheel diameter, and then I set it for a 6-inch wide wheel and spin it. So it's going to call for 1 ounce, which is kind of odd. I put an ounce on it, and then it's asking me for another 1/4 ounce in a different spot. And this same wheel the other day was not doing that. So there we go. I have a 1/4 ounce on it right now. I'll spin it or 1 1/4 ounces on it right now. I'm going to spin it a couple times, and it comes up 0 all the time, each time. So just to double check to make sure that this wheel is 0, I'm going to take this off of the 977 balancer, and I'm going to put it on a snap-on WM250 balancer. So there you see there's 1 ounce, and about a 1/4 of the wheel away there's another 1/4 ounce on there. Now I've had this balancer for about 20 years, and I have had Snap-on calibrate it once in its lifetime, and it's always been fairly accurate. So it's given me the same reading that the 977 balancer gave me at 0. But watch when I put the wheel back on the 977 balancer, and this number is varied. I've done it a couple times this morning. So I'm going to get 1/2 ounce. And I would expect me to be able to move from one balancer back and get 0. But usually I'm seeing between a 1/4 ounce and 1/2 ounce that it's asking for when I put the wheel back on the balancer. Even if I open the clamps and spin the wheel on the rod, it still asks for weight.